Welcome, divine architects. You are creators of New Earth's reality, the fifth density or dimensional reality, which you weave like a spider, like a thread that you build for others to follow, like Ariadne's thread from the Greek mythology. You know the story about the Minotaur and the Ariadne and Theseus who slain the Minotaur in the labyrinth. She gave him a ball of thread which he carried into the maze so he doesn't get lost. So when he would return, he would follow the thread. This thread you create for other people that will come after you, that will be awakened after us. This will happen. They call it the great flash, solar flash. Like there will be surge of solar activity and conscious and surge of awakening, surge of Kundalini awakenings in the world, and people will get awakened. Those who slept will be awakened. Those who have ears to hear and eyes to see will see everything. And we who are ready now can help others that will come by keeping them sane. This will happen. This will coincide with, the disclosure of aliens, of extraterrestrial, and so forth. And you are this first, or I don't know which wave it is, but the people who will help with this awakening. And I'm here to help you. So if you like these readings, please like them. Obviously, this helps to spread the channel. If you like what I do here, please subscribe. This helps grow the channel. Oops. And also, if you have something to say useful or kind, please comment. Or you have some questions, please ask. Or you want a personal session with me, or you have something to ask, you can ask privately via my email, which is down below. Thank you for your trust and your patience. And again, for those who do not know, I read for the New Earth's creators. And I'm here for a highest and greatest good. And I tend to talk more slowly, so thank you for your patience, because I feel this interaction is more energetic than it is worldly. There's a lot of stuff happening that we don't see, so have faith in the process. And we begin with a simple but profound question. For whom, please, Holy Spirit, for whom is this reading? For whom do we, okay, this is too much. For whom do we read today? What is the challenge they are facing? That means, what is the challenge here? What is the lesson? from spirit. So as you can see, I draw 3 cards with 3 distinct questions, then we construct a final message, which usually tends to converge at the end of this reading. So if you want to see the conclusion, please stick around. And I also read from the runes, which I love. Please, Odin, guide my hand for the rune of the day. Yoix, this one, I'm not sure if you can see it. It's like letter N. Yeah, I should maybe letter N like this, and it has 2 lines in the middle. So we'll see. Also, I pull one card from the Fairies deck for message of Fairies. So this was yesterday's challenge. Not the Friday's challenge card. Looks like you have, or yes, this card we pulled from the last reading, and it speaks of carrying too much burden than you can handle. Looks like you have seen this lesson, seen this truth, and seen this as a problem, not as your failure, but as a realization of truth, so you can act accordingly. So let's see. We read for the young mind, for the Page of Pentacles. Page is the bringer of the messages, the scribe of the gods, the messenger of kings. This one looks like you're observing this thing, material thing, or a spiritual concept that is in front of you. Holding it in your hands, you're observing it, and it is consuming your attention at the present moment. 4 of Wands is a card of homecoming. The 4 pillars of earth, wind, fire, water, or 4 cardinal directions, 4 pillars of truth, 4 pillars of Islam, 4. It is number of stability, of return. So your challenge here seems like you're having trouble with accepting something, accepting some sort of welcoming, some sort of new reality. I'm sorry, there is a transformational energy here. What is the lesson here? The lesson here is from the spirit directly. It is said that the white horse is carrier of spirit. You are a skeleton in armor. This is transformation. The lesson here is one of transformative powers and energies. You have transformed, and you don't need to look beyond of this. You have changed. Measure before and after, you will get the difference is your growth. You have changed a lot. You have You have trouble accepting this, looks like. The age rune is rune mother, the code, Halgas. Let's read about this. We haven't read about this one, I think, in a long time. Maybe something will tie up. So it looks like this. If you haven't, okay, where's my? Yeah, it's like this, but it can usually be with two lines. Hagalas. It literally means hailstone. This is the sign of primal reunion, of cosmic fire and ice, the poles of multiverse, in the energized yeasty seed form, the cosmic hailstone, the hail egg that gives rise to Ymir. Whoops. Hagalas is the framework of the world, the pattern upon which the multiverse is fitted out by the triadic root of consciousness, Odin, Vili, and we. Or triadic, Shiva Shakti, Brahma, or the ghost, the Holy Father, those type of things. Monad, the monad, which is, I don't know, knows what the triad is, but you get the picture. The age rune contains the complete model of absolute potential energy, as it holds the full dynamism of fire and ice in its form. From this harmonious balance of all potential, an internal evolution can take place within its space. Numerical symbolism is very important for Halgas. It is number 9. 9 is a number of completion, fruition, and dynamic wholeness in Germanic system. All of this comes together in age. 9 is the number of the worlds and branches of the roots of the world tree Yggdrasil, which is the innate pattern present in the both of seed and full of grown tree. Midgard 4 worlds and 2 above, 2 below. The age rune is a pattern of completion implicit in the seed of every evolving and growing thing. As a whole, you is contained in a hidden genetic code in the berry. So too is completed transformed cosmos held in the world seed. You is this one line of the rune. Hagalas is the code, the pattern of becoming and completion. This is the hidden form of perfection towards all that's conscious shaping creation is directed. So this is the energy that you are in this formative, transformational, leaving all behind, seeing everything behind you, and accepting that this is your new life. The hailstone is the rune mother. All runes are held and can be read within its form when contained in a solid. This is ultimately a multidimensional model also present in Yggdrasil pattern. Hagalas is unification of all opposites into all potential. Within its mystery, it contains the power of transformation, of evolution, form to form, along the power of transformation. Hail also has destructive aspects, which can be turned to the advantage of the runes if they are directed toward a protective way. Hello. So you are in this transformative energy, this destruction of old. And I cannot emphasize enough how important this everything in the world, in this material world, dies and gets born again. It's the premise of this world, and the point of it is not that you will die completely. Nothing dies completely. Your every death is a rebirth and reborn. The trees lose their leaves and they appear dead throughout the winter, but they are reborn in the spring. And thusly, you too and we are in cycles of birth and rebirth. We don't remember it, but we can. Transformational. You're observing this new self, new acquired consciousness, and there is struggle with accepting this. And the fairies say, please fairies, give us advice. What advice do you have for this challenge? What advice the fairies have? You Rio de slow. Whoa, slow down. Like an oak tree. Slow down and take notice. Smile. Like an oak. Like a tall oak. Slow down. Slow down. And observe. You'll see the truth in the before and the after. Grievou de slow, number 43. Grievou de slow. Cycles of time, slowness, waiting, and patience is the theme. Are the themes. Slow, Gyu, Gyu is this gnome of slow processes. How long it is going to take for that water to wear that rock away? How much has that mountain grown or eroded in the last millennium? Gyu is there watching attentively, making certain that things don't happen too fast, resulting in sleep-shook job. It is he who watches the waves slowly encroach on the shore, wearing away the cliffs. Elsewhere, to keep things in balance, he watches certain mountains slowly grow taller. He's also a master. Gyu is a master of clarification process whereby we let something sit quietly while the impurities slowly settle themselves out, allowing the substance to purify itself in time. So it's separation. It's called separation. Distillation, separation in alchemy. So you're letting things separate lighter from the denser, and then you will see. So the meaning of this card: slow down. Start to slow down. Oh my God, I said that. And may I emphasize again that this is my first time reading this from this deck, and third, fourth time reading from this deck or reading from this book at all. I did flick through all the cards and to meet them, but no, I didn't read any of this. That's why I'm reading now. So slow down, sit back in your chair and think a little. Why are you going so fast? What do you hope to gain from it? Are you metaphorically trying to push the river? What kind of stress is being created in your life by hurrying? The presence of GU is in reading indicates that the situation or issue in a part of long process that cannot well be hurried. It is important to settle in for a long haul and to set a pace that you can maintain for as long as needed, while remaining relaxed and patient. If you are short on patience, try cultivating your acquaintance with the singer of chalice, card 12. You will find life much more delightful if you do so. Gyu himself clearly does, to judge from his face. Yeah, the face of slowing down. Yeah, so the idea here is to slow down with all of this, with wanting to sell it, wanting to see the result, wanting to over-examine things, over-engineer things, over-explain things. So this is a process that lasts, and you are transformed. You are in this transformative energy still, and there will be a differentiation that you will consciously perceive as your success, as your completion of something. So slow down, experience this, backing up and seeing the broader picture. And I think stuff will show to you. With this, the message is complete. And I love you and I leave you in peace.